I've had a few requests to show you how I do my Spritzing. There's a few cards here to give you a bit of an example of the sort of effects that I like to create with my Spritzings. So I like to do it really heavy with lots of it. I also like to do specific heavy areas on the lighter spray, and then also I like doing the fine spray, as you can see on there. I use it in a few different ways. I use it as backgrounds, I use it with sort of silhouette stencils, which I'll show you a bit of in a minute, and I use it in my mixed media art as well. So the inks that I currently use are the Do Crafts Artiste range. There's a lot of different colours. I really like the quality, and they're only $4.99 as an RRP, so I'm really happy with these. I always give them a really good shake before I use them, just to get it all moving around. So what I'll do is I'll give you a bit of a look at a few different ways. My key tip for using Spritzing is to have a little box. As you can see, this is a well-used box here. And I use good quality cards. So this one here is a watercolour card that I'm using, but you can use different cards. Regardless, they're always going to give a bit once you've sprayed onto them, because it is a liquid. So the card's going to sort of go a little bit soft, but what I then do is let it dry fully, either with my heat gun or air dry, and then I'll flatten it out under a pile of books until I'm ready to use it. So here we go. I'll just give you a little look at Spritzing. So if you spray from a height, as you can see, you get a nice sort of spritzed effect really lightly. So that one there I'm happy with, I like it like that. But if I want to have a more dense spray, then I'll spray much closer. So as you can see, it's a completely different effect when you spray high to low. Now I quite like that like that. I'm going to leave that one to dry, and then I'll probably use that one as a card background. And the other technique I was explaining is using sort of blank silhouettes inside. So you could either do the negative of it and create a butterfly with the Spritzing, or you can use the butterfly here in the centre and then spray over the top. So what I would normally do is use like a stencil, but I've created my own here with a die cut, because it's just as easy to do it in this way. Which colour should I use? I'm going to use here the mint. The one I did a minute ago was the ocean blue. So I'm going to spray over the top. I'm going to leave that one for a few minutes, and then I'll remove it and show you what it looks like. So if I just have another go with a different colour, just so you've got a bit of an idea of the different ways you can use it. Here we go, so that's a red, and I've done dots there as well as having it lightly sprayed. But you can make solid backgrounds using this as well, just do lots of heavy sprays over the top. But all the different techniques end really well. So what I would then do is just carefully peel this off, and as you can see, it's left me with a nice butterfly there. And I didn't leave that for too long to dry. You could leave it for much longer. Hopefully you can see the effect that gives. And you could do it the other way around as well. You could leave the stencil over the top with just the butterfly hole peeping through, and then spray, and you would end up with the butterfly sprayed on. But I prefer using it this way because I think it looks super pretty that way. So that's the